Take a deep breath. Check in with your mind, your heart, your body, and set your intention for this time of meditation. When Alma invites us to be born again, he's speaking from his own experience. Being tormented in his soul and then turning to that marvelous light of God. And his soul was rebirthed. He's asking us to imagine things he's already experienced. He asks us to imagine how we will feel as we come into the presence of God. And Alma reports that after the angel visited him, he thought he saw God sitting upon his throne, surrounded with numberless concourses of angels, and they were in the attitude of singing and praising their God. And his soul longed to be there. This is what Alma is asking us to imagine. Are we born again? Can we imagine ourselves hearing the voice of the Lord saying, "Come unto me, ye blessed, for behold, your works have been works of righteousness." Alma said that there was nothing so exquisite and bitter as was his pain. But on the other hand, there was nothing so exquisite and sweet as was his joy. Alma's soul longed to be there with God. Alma said that he fasted and prayed many days that he might know these things of himself. When you fast and you pray, what do you come to know about God? What do you come to know about his mercy? Alma learned that Jesus would go forth suffering pains and afflictions and temptations of every kind, and this that he might take upon himself the pains and sicknesses of his people. Let your mind imagine the love that Jesus had to come to earth, to take upon himself your pains, your afflictions, your temptations. He didn't just do it universally. He did it in a very unique and personal way. He knows what it's like to bear your burdens. Just like with all of our modern technology, we can do many things by proxy. In some miraculous way, Jesus willingly was able to experience what you experience. And why? He said he did it so that he can loose the bands of death which bind his people, to take upon their infirmities, so his bowels could be filled with mercy. He wanted to know in a very real way what it was like to be you, what it was like to have your temptations, your afflictions, the way that you suffer. The Spirit knows all things, and so he can know that in his spirit, but he wanted to know according to the flesh. He wanted to know according to the flesh, because then he would know how to succor you according to your infirmities. How better to help you than to know exactly what you're going through? The word succor means to run to someone's aid. His soul longs to be with you. To run to your aid. What do you feel in your heart when you think of this? What do you feel to sing in your heart? If you were one of the concourses of angels praising God, what would you sing? If you have experienced a change of heart, and if you have felt this mercy, and if you have felt to sing the song of redeeming love, I would ask, can you feel so now? Are your garments still washed white in the blood of the Lamb? When you look in your mind's eye upon the countenance of God, what do you see his countenance as like? Can you imagine looking up into God one day and having his image engraved on your countenance? The Good Shepherd doth call you, and in his own name he doth call you, which is the name of Christ. He says, "Come unto me, and ye shall partake of the fruit of the tree of life. Yea, ye shall eat and drink of the bread and the waters of life freely."